back.
Yo, it's a Talk That Real podcast.
Yeah. We are in the building.
Episode
we are back. We are
115.
115. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes,
man,
sir.
listen, we've been out here with these episodes.
We have, man.
Yeah,
We've been out here doing our thing.
Clap it up for us, man.
Good job.
Clap it up for us.
Y'all are really good at what y'all do.
Well, thank
So we
you.
are. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're good at what you do also.
Oh, am I?
So much so.
Oh, am I?
Well, we going to find out pretty soon here if we are finalists
Oh, yeah.
in the KCPC
Yeah.
What is that,
Awards.
Friday?
Yeah. Thursday.
So we're recording.
Oh, tomorrow?
We're
Yeah.
recording today.
Oh,
We'll find
God.
out tomorrow. So if you hear this on Friday, you won't know until next week.
Right.
So, you know.
So we do want to thank you all who did vote for us.
Appreciate y'all.
And we're probably going to ask you again if we are finalists.
To vote again,
To
right.
vote again.
We're going to need.
So it's not going to stop until it's over. So
And if we don't win, still, thank you.
No, real
If
talk.
we don't make it to the
Yeah,
finals,
real
thank
talk.
you.
Absolutely.
It's been exciting just to make it to the semifinals.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, so I'm just happy to be there. But still, while you at it, like,
There you
share,
go.
and right where you are, hit subscribe if you haven't hit subscribe yet. If you're watching us on YouTube,
I like
yeah.
and give us a 5-star review if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, right,
it. Or Spotify.
or Spotify,
Or Amazon. Or,
or
wherever
Amazon.
else it is.
Share this with somebody.
There you
man.
go.
share
It's
it.
good
Share-
content.
Share this with somebody, even if you don't share the whole thing. Y'all see us posting the clips.
There you go.
Make a comment, share, talk to us.
Hey, we've been getting, we've been doing all right on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, we had some good discussions on
Yeah,
Facebook.
we have some good. That's
Yeah.
because
Exit stage levels.
You doing it again. You doing it again.
No,
you
that's
doing
my fault.
it again.
It started going
Listen,
down.
already
It
poured the
started
pain.
People who are
going
not
down.
watching on video.
It started going down.
all of our polls are straight.
Yikes.
all of our polls are straight.
Yikes.
All of our mic stands are straight.
There you go. There you go. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Clean
what he
it
said,
up.
yeah. Man, I'm trying, bro.
All of our mic stands are straight, and Los is stripped.
Oh my gosh,
Look crooked, man.
You
It's
doing
all
it
right.
again.
Bro, can't control his
Listen,
pole.
first of all, yes, I am.
Can't control your pole, man.
Hey,
Stop saying that.
I'm,
Hey, that's
I'm,
wild.
I'm not coming on that.
You know what?
All right, you know what?
I'm not
Hey, man, get
commenting on
Oh,
started.
it didn't sound like comment at all.
It did sound like
He said,
comment.
"I'm not
I'm
coming."
not commenting on
Sound
that.
like you said I'm not coming on
Like,
that.
I hope not.
Listen, listen. Can we just go?
Yes, let's get started,
we
man.
just
Let's
go?
get started.
Please.
This is not how this was
Oh,
supposed to
man.
start.
Okay.
Clap it up
I
for
have
us.
a quick question.
Clap it up for
man. I
us.
got a quick question. All right, here we go.
Okay, we listening.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay, I've been. This is a young lady talking.
Okay.
Alright.
I've been with my boyfriend for about 3 years, and I recently found out him and a really good friend of mine had a relationship that neither one of them told me about.
Mm-hmm.
It was a sexual relationship.
Oh,
This feels like a deal breaker for both relationships.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do?
Do what's best for you.
this is my thing.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah,
Moving
do
on.
what's best for you is a great answer. Do what's best for you. My thing is this. She should leave. I had to think about what I was going to
Okay.
say. I was going to say something else. But here's why I think she should leave.
Man.
Because I don't think it's a fact that they was together.
Mm-hmm.
Because what it sounds like is that they were together before her.
Yes, 100%.
So if they were together before her, it happened before her.
Yeah.
Why I say she should leave? Because when they did not tell her and chose to keep it from her, they stripped her from the right to choose.
Yeah, exactly.
And decide if that's
Mhm.
something
If
she
that
wanted to
yeah,
deal with.
Real talk.
And you know they've been in her face.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
So
like,
now-
like 3
100%.
years, you
3
been at
years.
birthdays, just
Yeah,
regular
yeah,
get-together,
yeah.
concerts, all that.
Yeah.
So now it's become something not that y'all just did. This is something y'all did and hid.
Uh-huh.
And it changes everything now.
Yeah.
I
it
would say
does.
it's always going to be in the back of her mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always
And
gonna
now
be
it's
in the
like, what
back
else
of
you
her
didn't
mind.
tell me?
Exactly. Yep. And that's kind of big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because,
saying?
you
That's
know,
kind of big.
My thing is, I'm not going to believe your first confession. So you said, hey, you know, we did this. It only happened once. No, I'm going to believe it happened 20 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I'm not going to believe. Like, just tell me
My
up
thing
front.
is, even if it did happen once, why you didn't tell me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of things that you talk about early on.
Yeah.
Don't have
Get
me
it
in
out
the
the way.
dark. Don't have me in the dark.
Like here's my homies.
Yeah.
Do you know any of my homies?
Yeah.
And has anything went down between you two?
It's fair.
Because
it's fair.
So I can say, you know, okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
This ain't for me.
because it's different.
I can choose.
100%.
You know, y'all been together. Let's say they've been together 3 years. And then here comes her homegirl that she's been cool with, maybe some in the past or something, but they're not real close.
Yeah.
And then she comes in out the blue, and you never knew this was her friend.
Very different scenario.
It's a very different scenario now, but even then, it needs to have a big conversation.
Right then and there.
Yeah, because if she come around and you like, oh, y'all, you know, as soon as the first moment y'all alone in the way, hey, babe, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
It has to come out.
Yeah.
You know.
Keeping somebody in the dark about stuff like that, like, because my thing is, first of all, that's information that can be disclosed at so early of a stage that it doesn't even there's no feelings there.
Yeah,
there's nothing there for real.
Depending on when it happened.
Yeah,
that too.
I'm talking about between, like, for instance, when we first started talking.
Oh yeah. No feeling between the two of y'all.
No. I'm saying, like, so like, if I'm talking to a young lady and me and her, you know, start talking, and all of a sudden she go and look at my page and it's all of us in Miami.
Yeah.
And say, oh, I know him.
Yeah.
The guy that you with right there. I'm like,
fair.
well,
how?
Well, how do y'all know
you know
each
what I'm
other?
saying? And then it's like, then she say, I
like
know him.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like in the biblical way.
Yeah.
When it says they knew each other.
To know guy. You know what I'm saying?
And for me personally, that's not an automatic walk away for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, okay, it's automatic walk away for you. And I get it.
It's probably not going to be automatic for me either.
Yeah.
It depends on how long ago
I
it was.
get it.
That's me. I'm gonna be like, okay, how long ago was it first?
I wish it wasn't.
I mean, no, it's
cool.
okay.
No, I'm just saying.
I totally understand for
Yeah.
anybody
I
that's
totally
a
get
total
it.
deal
Yeah.
breaker. For me, it's like, okay, how long ago was it?
Was y'all in love?
What was the dynamic of y'all
Yeah.
relationship?
Mm-hmm.
If y'all just had
Casual
sex here and there,
Yeah.
you know, then I mean, it's still gonna be like how many times? If y'all doing this for a whole year or two, then it's
Does it make a difference?
that makes a little different.
Okay.
If y'all was just banging for a few years, you know, something is a little, you know, that's a little different.
Yeah.
You know, but even then, it's like, okay, how long ago was this?
Maybe something's wrong with me and Rece.
I think so.
I mean, because like for me, it's like
I do think something wrong with you.
like so
kidding.
me and you, we met
Just kidding.
like late 20s.
Yes.
Like mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
So if it's somebody come around and y'all messed around when you was like 17, 18, me and you didn't even know each other.
Yeah, it's very different. It's
And
very different.
it's like, okay, so y'all messed around and get like in teenage young stuff. Y'all wasn't knowing nothing.
Right.
She didn't expect you to know me.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even expect to know you.
Right.
So I'm like, you know
Just
what?
the way life happened.
Definitely, if I'm in my 30s or something now, or I'm like, we're grown.
Yeah.
That stuff happened when nobody was mature for real.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but if it's like, hey, nah, that was my first love.
Yeah.
Then that's a little different.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
you don't ever totally just get over all that.
Yeah. Hands off. Like, nah, I'm good.
Y'all got
You know what I mean?
some real fine
history.
intertwined memories.
Real talk.
Like she know your mama and all them.
Yeah,
like she
nah,
been
real
in family
talk.
members. Like it's a little different.
Can't bring you around the family.
Yeah.
Because the problem with that, though, is that you're going to have to bring her around your homies.
Yeah.
Even the homie that she had been with in the past.
Yes.
That could get really awkward. It could be. I'm not saying it has to be. It could be.
And it has to be a conversation between the two people too. Like,
Yeah.
So not only am I gonna have a conversation with the girl, what was it? I'm gonna have a conversation with my homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was talking to this girl. Found out
100%,
y'all
yeah.
messed around. What was it? This is what she said it was for her. What was it for you?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And are you comfortable?
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to bring her around and now you back here having flashbacks and trying to act cool either.
Right. Nah, real talk.
Yeah, real
Hey,
talk.
facts.
Real talk.
Hey, that's real.
Like,
I don't want to be like, oh man, my girl looking good today. And you in the back of your mind like, shit, sure is. Like,
Good Lord.
you know, like you ain't saying it, but I don't want you to think. I want all that to be out your system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know what I mean? Like,
And I don't know, man. I guess
it's a tough road.
Yeah.
So.
Anybody like that's a total deal breaker? Because I know definitely for women, most of the time that's like, that's it.
And it's understandable.
And it's understandable.
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody's capacity is different for what they can handle.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's like if it's years ago, it ain't that big of a deal.
And then, like you said, the dynamic.
The
of the
dynamic.
relationship,
that's
too.
the
very
main
important.
thing.
The dynamic
Yeah,
is
it's very
important. The
important.
dynamic is important.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Good question.
But she should leave.
I mean,
Bottom line.
Because it ain't even about them messing around. It's about them not disclosing that they
it's
messing.
like I said, man. If you lying about that, like what else you lying about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like this is something. Now I can see you lie about something like small, like you know, I paid something. I don't know, some whatever. This is on some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is on some other stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna think y'all been messing around behind my back.
It's almost conniving.
Yeah.
And
it's teetering that line.
Yeah,
It's teetering that line.
Like it's like because my thing is, I would think back of all the times that we have been together in the same spaces,
And you didn't say that.
and you didn't say anything, and I'm up here looking stupid.
It's weird.
It's manipulative.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Now I'm
It's trying to control a narrative.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's not a narrative for that person to control. Like you
Yeah.
don't have a right to control a narrative like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
not a good deal.
Not at all.
Leave the situation.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Get out of there. Run. Run.
Both of them.
It's
yeah,
fair.
Yeah.
Like, both
Everybody
of them.
run.
Like you gotta leave your homegirl ain't your homegirl no
Just
more.
scatter. Just
Like,
scatter.
Yeah.
Just scatter.
Because both of them kept it from you.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Like,
And they probably talked to conspire. That's the thing.
Oh, you
Of
think
course
so?
they
Y'all
had
think
to.
so?
They had to.
They
think
had
so?
to.
They had to.
Dang.
You gotta go in on that.
You have to be like,
gotta go in
hey,
on that.
hey, listen, I didn't know y'all was cool. Listen, I love her. Please don't no, that's my girl too. I don't want to hurt her. We taking this to our grave. Y'all both got to conspire on this.
Dang.
Man, I won't be. Soon as they telling me to don't say no, I'm calling. I'll be dialing the number. As soon as they said don't call, please don't say. I'm like, are you on the phone now?
Yeah.
He on the phone now. What's up?
Right. Don't tell me what.
Speakerphone. Hey, bro, what's up with it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Like, like, don't tell me to conspire against my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's real.
Don't think I'm on that.
I ain't with that.
Yeah. And if you think that I'm on that, you really should be.
No,
You know
real
what I'm
talk. Just
saying?
let it rock.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
For real.
All right, man. Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
Go ahead, Nichols.
Oh,
I went
we
first
doing
last.
Gabrielle
Yeah,
later.
yeah, we're gonna
go
do
ahead,
that
Gabrielle
after.
later. All right. Well, let me jump to my is you rolling.
Is you
Is you
rolling?
rolling
All
on
right.
the river? All right, let me find it. It's kind of windy.
All right.
All right, I got it.
I'm about to
Sex
say, okay.
becomes better when
Sex.
Michael Scott. Now that we have your attention. All right, okay.
sex
go.
becomes better when expectations and pressure are removed. How long it lasts, who climaxes, in what order, how it happens, how many times, etc.
Remove expectations because
And
it's
pressure.
better.
Sex becomes better when expectations and pressure are removed. The examples of pressure and expectations this person put was how long it lasts, who climaxes, in what order, and how it happens. How many times, or basically how many rounds y'all go.
I would say I'm rolling.
And a woman put this.
I would say I'm rolling. I think kind of getting rid of expectations and all that stuff will make it better. Because I guess my thing is without initial expectations, let me say that, without initial expectations, you just kind of go in, hope for the best, and you just let it rock. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get
And
it.
it could be really good.
It
Yeah.
could be.
It could be really good.
And
So
And it could be really bad. But I mean, here's the thing though. With sex, you're taking a chance.
all the time.
Every single time with someone who you've never like been with before.
Yeah.
Now I understand like is this somebody you're with, you're married, you know, if you're in a what do you call it, like a serious relationship or whatever. And y'all are, you know, constantly having sex. I would say after some time, yeah, expectations are just going to come into play. Because as you're, you know, getting to know each other, getting to know each other's body, it comes along with the territory. But that initial,
Is it? But
you know what I mean?
I think it might be a little backwards. To me, it's backwards.
Okay.
Like, I'm thinking, like, once you get into that committed relationship and that serious relationship, y'all can just go in there and focus on each other and not really the expectations of something.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took it as you were saying it in reverse.
Yeah, you made it seem like expectations may come up front, but as you grow together, expectations should leave.
Oh, that is what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is like at the initial, no expectations. You don't know what you're gonna get until you get it.
Okay.
And then I would say that it's okay for expectations to come into play because you are exploring one another's bodies and getting to know each other.
Okay, and I think, and I'm in reverse.
Okay, got you.
You're saying you saying expectation up front.
Because initially, like when you, this is my opinion, like when you out there doing your thing and you not even really committed.
Harloting? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever the streets are calling it now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? but
this nigga's about to say something sideways. He's about to say something.
He sideways. He said what? He said what?
I caught myself. Thank you.
He's about to say something crazy. He said
what?
What did you say?
He's a keeper.
Hey, but I forgot what I was saying. So when you out there, when you were doing that initially, I believe a person just really worried about their own performance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
God, like, hey, I just want to be good. I want it to be good. And I want to, and I'm done. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, once things are going on later and it's a serious relationship or y'all married, it's more so about being fulfilling. It's more so about the experience and the connecting part of it. Mm-hmm. Not saying I'm supposed to be good and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that there are some expectations there that kind of like they're not really there as much. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much performance based, but it's more so of the connecting and the experience and the being together.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah.
But here's why I say expectation comes the longer you're together.
Okay.
Because the longer you're together in a relationship, the more expectations come with everything, even sex.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because like when you first initially dating somebody, there's not too many expectations.
Here's my thing.
You know what I'm saying? But as you're going along in this relationship, more expectations come along with it because the person is getting more feelings for you. So just real quick, for instance, you're having sex with this person. Their needs aren't getting met in the bedroom.
Okay.
Now their expectation is, hey, we've been doing this a while. My needs aren't getting met. I'm going to tell you what I want in the bedroom. Now, when I tell you what I want, expectations come with that because now I'm telling you. Because I'm not getting what I want from you. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, but to me, I guess I'm looking at less of an expectation and more so of a way for us to better connect. It's like
that can help y'all better connect though.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
and expectations aren't bad.
I'm not saying that
at all.
I'm not saying they're bad,
but
like, hey, things going on in the bedroom. Hey, it's not going well or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, my thing is, like I said, expectations. It's kind of like, I don't know, because you can fail.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to. And I'm thinking of, this is just me thinking as I'm talking. It's like, I don't know if I want to put a person in a position to fail, but I do want us to talk about what we want to have out of this experience.
Okay.
And what we want this experience to look like. So I'm not going to give you a chance to fail at it because I know you want to be as pleasing to me as I want to be pleasing to you.
Sure.
And so let's talk about what that looks like. But I don't want to put a parameter in place for them to fail at it.
Is the expectation a parameter?
It's something that you either live up to or you don't.
Here's my thing.
Like it's an expectation.
I don't think
I'm expect you to pick me up.
I don't think
like for instance, I'm expecting you to pick me up from work every day at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's the expectation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you have a thing. You have a way to fail at that.
Sure.
If you don't pick me up, but if your thing is, hey, you know, it's making sure I get to work, then that's making sure either you take me or you help me get an Uber. Or like, you know what I'm saying, somebody else take me, you tell me some bus routes. You see what I'm saying?
I get it, but I don't know if I would use that example.
It's more, what I'm saying is it's more about me getting to work and less about, you having to pick me up. If I set the expectation, you got to pick me up, then you can fail at that.
But here's my thing. And I'm kind of go against both of y'all.
Okay.
Because...
You
said I'm just wrong. No, because I don't feel like anybody ever goes into sex without any expectation.
No, I agree with that.
Whether it's first time or you've been together for years.
No, and I agree with that also. Okay. I agree with that also.
So I feel like there is an expectation there, and there should be.
I ain't mad at that either.
Expectation
I'm
like
good with
whether
that.
it's my first time with you, if I'm saying, hey, what you doing tonight, and you like come through, I'm going here because I am expecting to get something good from this.
And
you're inviting me over because you're expecting to get something good from me.
Not mad at it.
If I've been with you from years and we about to get down for the 200,000th time, I am expecting you to please me, and you should be expecting me to please you.
I'm not mad at it.
Expectation, I think, is fine.
Sure.
What I would agree with roll with this is the pressure.
And that's I think that's where my concerns lie at. Is that we we put these pressures on the other person.
But there can be expectation without pressure. And that's what I'm saying.
And that's my thing. My thing is the pressure.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if all these pressures are happening, then it's not gonna go well.
And see, and here's what I think.
And I definitely understand that.
I think the pressure to perform is bigger in the beginning.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, as two people get to know each other, there's no pressure.
Right. Yeah.
Like in a sense, you begin to know.
Yeah.
She know, like, in this position, if I do this too long, it's a wrap for him.
Yeah.
Like,
he's out.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Because now she knows that.
Right.
Yeah. She might go, when she ready for it to be over, she know what to do to go for the kill.
Right.
You know, like vice versa. You know what to do so the pressure is less longer. If I've been here with you for the 200th time and I don't last as long, cool. Hey, my bad, babe.
My bad.
One of them nights. And it just is what it is.
I was so excited.
Hey, listen.
Listen.
What do you want me to do?
I'm gonna tell you.
You know what I do.
You still got it, baby girl. You still got it. You know?
You still got it.
You still got it. You know what I'm saying?
and like it's no pressure there. Y'all gonna laugh about it. You know, as long as it's not a consistent letdown.
Sure.
Right? But it's no pressure there. First time you rob me, like you're in your own mind. Like, I 100%. Cannot
performance anxiety is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, I have to last.
Sure.
Yeah.
like
the performance anxiety.
Yeah, so you're thinking about that. So I do think sex becomes better when pressure is removed. I don't think you have to remove expectation because expectation is all okay.
Yeah.
If you're inviting somebody over and that's what you're inviting them over for, and that's the person that's coming over there, y'all both have an expectation to be pleased.
I'm not mad at it.
In a long relationship or a marriage, you still want to be pleased and have an expectation to be pleased by your mate.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's no such thing as removing the expectation from it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all expect, like, I want this to be good. I don't want her to just lay down like, here it go again.
I'm bored.
You're like, let's just get this over with.
Get off your back.
Because you ain't got your expectation is for him to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that. I want you to expect me to do my thing.
Right.
You know, like, so I think, I roll with the part of it is better when you remove the pressure of how many rounds, how long did you last. And all of that type of stuff. Who climax? Like, does everybody want to climax? Absolutely. But once you've been with somebody for long, the pressure ain't necessarily there to get to that highest level every time.
Yeah, 100%.
First time and second time you with somebody, yes, they want you.
Yeah.
To take them to the highest mountain.
Mm-hmm. Hey, now. Come on now.
You know? And you want to go right there with them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I believe, like I said, the expectations and pushing off those expectations.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? You pushing off those expectations on the other person that is creating pressure. I feel like that's when it's working against both of y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like don't let the expectations turn into pressures of doing it.
Yeah.
And some people put pressure on themselves.
Absolutely.
And that ain't good either.
I would say most people do.
Most people do.
Like nobody wants to be bad in the bedroom.
Definitely.
Like, come on.
But definitely men. Because we're the ones held to, in a sense, I believe, my opinion, a higher performance standard.
Yeah.
And it is harder, in a sense, most of the time to get a woman there than it is a man there.
For true.
So you had the pressure of that. You got to learn a woman's body, in my opinion, more than a woman has to learn a man's body.
And you got to learn that woman's body.
Yeah, that woman's body.
Because not everything you did with that last person is going to work on you.
That don't always work out.
Yeah.
You can't go in there with your special move.
Listen. Words to remember, everything doesn't translate. You know
it doesn't.
Everything doesn't translate. So
relax.
Be careful out there. Be careful out there.
You gotta get to know your person. Definitely as a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, if like a man to a woman, like as a man, you have to get to know that woman.
Yeah.
You have to. Like, because everybody's body is different.
Absolutely.
But definitely every woman's body is
investing, man.
It's a lot different.
Yeah, invest in time and get to know the person.
And men, we so prideful. Then like we are prideful creatures and ego driven.
For true.
And if we don't feel like we living up to the point, we kind of slack back like, oh man, shoot.
Go home feeling defeated.
Yeah, you feel defeated. Like, dang, I didn't shoot. She probably ain't gonna text me back tomorrow.
Yeah. Might not. I don't know.
Might not. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
That's when like, I got mine.
Yeah.
You said if you want to.
Hey, dudes be wild.
Can't wait to say.
What they say, still beat.
I still beat.
Yeah. Like you didn't beat nothing.
You
like
sucker. Like you lame. That ain't what it was about.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious. All right, here we go. Mine's is definitely not as good as that one. But here we go.
All right.
It says men should always, in all capital letters, always.
I'm not rolling.
I'm
not even rolling.
Pay for the date.
I am not rolling.
Men should always pay for that date.
A man put this, didn't he?
I believe this is a woman.
Oh, okay. Because that's, men be trying to get likes.
Yeah.
Clickbait and all that, man.
Mm-hmm.
A man should always pay for the date.
All caps.
There's gonna be, so first of all, always is trash. So take always out of there, because there's gonna be some situations where she may pay for the date. Well, if it's like, it may be a birthday or something.
Sure.
Or it may be something she wants to treat him sometime.
Yeah.
Like, I would say it's generally it's more socially acceptable for the man to pay for the date. Or it's more commonplace.
Yeah.
But throw always out the window.
And she said like men should always play for the first date. I might have rolled.
Okay.
But I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool. I am cool.
Get you a
with
cup
that.
of coffee.
Yeah, meet and greet, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. But always pay for the date. If I'm in a relationship, at some point, I'm gonna enjoy my lady taking me out.
100%.
Yes.
Or I'm gonna feel good when she like, and I go to pull out my stuff. She's like, "Nah, baby, this on me tonight."
Hey, come on now.
I'm like, "All right, girl,
come on now." You trying to get them expectations out.
Yeah. And see, like stuff like
now
that.
I'm expected to do something to you.
Yeah.
You bought the steak.
Scratch the beard.
Scratch the beard a little bit on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey,
Listen, man, because my thing is, if you're on a if it's the first date, then unless it's something odd, like the man's gonna should pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what situation. Even if she asks you, because sometimes people try to fall in a loophole of, well, she asked me to go out.
Right. She suggested that we should go out sometime, and I said cool. So
yeah, it's like, and like first of all, and I'm gonna tell you
it's fine. Pay for dinner.
Women don't like to hint around a date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, if you cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here. Why don't you stop by here and think that's the date? No.
Yeah.
That's not the date, bro.
Yeah, no, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the date. But like I said, so I'm not rolling, man. Always is trash, so no.
Yeah. I'm not rolling either.
Not at all.
Always is not always.
Yeah, because like I said, people throw the always in there, but there are circumstances that if I think of a circumstance that she wouldn't, or they wouldn't, then you can't say always.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know,
always and never are just
too definitive.
Yeah,
it's just way too much.
Always and never are never good.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't. So stop using it.
I like it.
All
right. What we got up next, fellas?
So we had listen, there is something that I want us to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a clip from y'all homegirl Gabrielle Union.
Who's homegirl?
Y'all homegirl.
Who's homegirl?
Gabrielle Union.
Okay.
And I want you to play the clip, man, and just talk about it.
All right.
Go for it.
Here we go.
I struggle with that. Still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, you know, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, you know, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that is like, you better work, you better work. You know, you gonna sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat.
So I'm just gonna, the caption with the clip says, Gabrielle Union says she still struggles with feeling secure in her wealth. She reveals bills are split 50-50 in her household. So that's the caption that came along with it.
Yeah. So I just, like, what are y'all initial thoughts on that? Because I'm thinking, I don't know. Like, my mind is kind of went all over the place with this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, I just raised some questions in my mind.
Okay.
And so one of the questions is, like, first of all, they're both, you know, millionaires, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're both millionaires. And that, so, and I get splitting everything 50-50. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all doing. But then there's this thing of she saying that the pressure of, like, oh, I got to do this or else we won't eat or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so my thing is being able to fully sustain everything, but still letting her feel that pressure and still, like, that being a worry. To me, that seems a little backwards, and I don't know.
You mean it like Dwayne Wade allowed her to feel that pressure?
And just, you know, and I'm not, of course she may feel pressure, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you have the power and the more than the means to sustain everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying she shouldn't be 50 what they worked out, but it's the pressure.
Yeah.
Of saying, like, oh, this movie didn't open, I may not have my half.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know what I'm saying?
You know, my initial thoughts was, if that's what they agreed on, that's what they agreed on.
Yeah.
That's what works for their household. Fine.
Yeah.
Also, I thought to myself, maybe she's just putting that pressure on herself. Maybe Dwayne Wade is like, hey, like, I got us. But because the kind of person she might be, she puts that own pressure on herself. Okay. And then that's a situation where, you know, her dude can't do nothing about that. She's putting that pressure on herself. He ain't putting it on her. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, like I said, if that's what they agreed on, cool. That's what works for their household, fine. Do what you do. But if, and obviously none of us know who she is personally.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, maybe that's just in her personality to put pressure on herself. So she'll do things to, make her money. You know what I'm saying? And I know people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they put pressure on themselves.
I think everybody got too caught up on the 50-50 part.
Mm-hmm.
And just start harping on the fact of that.
Yeah.
That's what you start hearing most people talk about. And I think in the midst of that, I don't really feel like she got heard.
Okay.
Scarcity mindset and anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Money does not take away that.
100%.
So just because she's rich, she's sitting here admitting, I got a scarcity mindset and I deal with anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So anxiety can say, I have all this money in the bank, enough to take care of all of this, but I don't feel like it.
Okay.
And that's what I hear her saying. It's like, everybody's telling her to calm down. The movie's coming. You got money.
Mm-hmm.
But anxiety lies to you and says, no, I don't.
Right.
It tells you, like, if anybody, I've dealt with it. Anxiety is a liar.
100%.
And you can have everything that you need. The situation might not be as drastic and as detrimental, but at all.
Yeah.
And anxiety would tell you that it is.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. She putting pressure on herself.
Yeah, so
Could be.
It's saying that, and she said, like, not necessarily for this household that me and Dwayne are in.
Mm-hmm.
He said he has a household outside of this that he takes care of.
Right.
And she does too.
Right.
And that's probably responsibilities they had, because she didn't say we don't eat.
Yeah.
She said they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's saying that she has some responsibilities outside of this home that Dwayne probably doesn't even put money towards.
Right.
And he has something that she doesn't even put money towards.
Mm-hmm.
And she feels like if I don't stay on top of everything that I got to stay on top of, somebody else is going to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
And my anxiety and my scarcity mindset is telling me that I'm lacking. Or if this movie doesn't go do what it's supposed to do, that I can't provide for them like I've always provided for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not saying she should stay there.
Yeah. And so like I said, the 50-50 part, that's something I said, hey, if that's what they got set up, that's what they got set up.
Right.
Like, I could care less about whatever they have set up. You know what I'm saying?
Do what you do.
And my thing, I'm glad that we got into
broke people that got that set up.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, that set up, like, listen, conduct your household however y'all agree to conduct your household.
Right.
Don't let somebody else tell y'all what y'all should be doing if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, we talked about before, hey, if a joint account doesn't work for y'all, stop forcing it. Just because you heard somebody say y'all need a joint account.
Right.
Like, stop forcing it. Like, do what works best for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, with the 50-50 thing, that wasn't really my biggest thing I want us to talk about. I'm glad we didn't focus just on that. It's just that my focus is on that pressure.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes we put that pressure on ourselves, and then sometimes we don't never get that conversation of relief and saying, hey, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think at this situation, we don't know what the conversation is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to throw it out there and talk like I know a way. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But I think so. I'm just saying, like, for instance, like in another, like in my own situation, I will want to make sure that whoever, like, person I'm with knows that, hey, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't say that anxiety and pressure won't still come.
Right.
Because anxiety is a mother, boy.
Because when I hear these type of things from people on her level, I try to remove their level.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's not like, forget a famous person or a rich or celebrity person is talking right now. This is a person.
Right.
And that's it. So let's say she didn't have the wealth and the fame and all of that. She's a person.
Yeah.
That has a childhood that we don't know anything about.
Right.
That may be affecting how she feels. With her, that may always feel like I never have enough.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I just seen a lot of comments that was just really trying to drag her. And I get like
drag her for what though?
I mean, man, 50-50. Like I said, a lot of people harmed on that. Like, so they feel like Dwayne has it, so he should take care of it.
It was nothing she said that they could drag her about.
Why did she's too rich to feel like this?
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I look at the comments. I stopped reading them because it's like I want to talk about this, but first of all, Gabrielle Union says a lot of stuff that irritates me.
Yeah,
this wasn't one of them.
For true.
Like this is not one of them things where I'm like, hey, Gabrielle Union get on my nerves or something like that. Like this is not one of them.
Yeah,
this is just something like to discuss. But if you are dragging them because they go 50-50, it's like just because you have a different mindset.
I mean, but it's the same people that's going to, like I said, that's going to drag any woman that says she's going 50-50 with a man.
But that's like a theme today, though.
But
that is a hella popular thing today.
People don't know how to let people have their own opinions and mindsets, though. Like people don't know how to do that.
But people don't want it to be a thing because you got people that's women. Some women that's like independent. I got this. I'm gonna go 50-50. But then you got the same group that be like, I'm independent, but a man should pay everything. And you have the group that feels like a man should take care of everything. And I'm not sitting here saying a man shouldn't. If he got it and that's what y'all agreement is, cool. Me myself, I'm cool with when I get married again and when that happens. If me and the wife sit down and talk and she says, I want you to take care of all the bills, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Then, but she's gonna have some things that she takes care of too.
Sure.
That I don't have to worry about.
Right.
I don't care how that looks. We'll figure that out together when we get to that point. Right.
And that's the thing. Like figuring out together and saying, hey, this is, if I'm doing this, it's gonna look like this. If you do it, it's gonna look like this, and something that we're both comfortable with.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I just feel like people looked over the fact of what she was saying about anxiety and scarcity mindset. And if you ain't ever dealt with those two things, it's really hard to speak on. Because she's just saying, this is how I feel.
Right.
And how she feels is true to her. Ain't nobody else got to agree with how she feels.
Yeah. Right.
It is true to her. Now, yeah, I'm with Lowe's. Like, Gabrielle Union has said some off-the-wall things I don't necessarily always agree with.
Yeah.
This ain't that.
This
what makes it so hard for people to, definitely on her level, to open up.
Yeah. And
speak, and people in general, because you're scrutinized for every single word that you say. Like I seen another clip that came out today, like, and it was talking about like asking Obama how he got back in Michelle's good graces.
I saved it. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
And it showed a clip because Michelle Obama said for about 10 years she didn't like Obama.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody was asking him how did he get back, in good graces with her. And when you look at it, like she was saying, like, everything was cool when they was just married and it was just them.
Mm-hmm.
But then when kids came in the picture, if you ain't never had kids, it changes everything.
I'm sure.
And like, so she was like, kids came along and she started having some disliking towards him and some resentment because he kind of was doing everything he was always doing. But now her life was changed and she like, at first when he was taking trips and flying and going doing all this was like, cool. So later I get time to do my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when now you're leaving and I'm left with these two kids and you out playing golf, you're like, who got time? You look at it different. And of course, the pressure of being the United States president brings a whole nother dynamic into
this.
All kind of gray hair.
But people was like, dragging her for saying she didn't like her husband for 10 years. And it's like, she's being real.
Oh.
She didn't say she didn't love him. She didn't say she didn't want to be with him.
Oh, God.
Anybody that's been in a real relationship did not like their significant other for a minute.
I hate the internet.
It's like,
I don't understand. So.
And Obama was like, getting out the White House definitely helped.
I'm sure.
And he was like, just putting some time back in, being at home and being around more. Like, yes.
Yeah. Like, that's normal
like,
stuff.
I can see a person, like, I can see a void coming in between a person who is the president of the United States.
Bro, listen,
let's
even take it out of the United States. I've heard, like, just like dudes who drive trucks.
Yeah.
Like who drive diesels? They're never at home.
Yeah.
It's the same exact scenario.
Yeah.
Like this is normal stuff.
And even
normal marriage, relationship
even if
stuff.
he's a 9 to 5 guy that comes home every day, when you're single and it's just y'all two, and kids come into pictures, that dynamic changes, and everybody doesn't always just adjust to that as quickly as they should.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely for a man, because some men just had a mindset like, woman job take care of the kids. I'm gonna pay the money. I'm gonna give you the money. You supposed to do what you supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna provide, but all the rest of that stuff, cooking, cleaning, taking them where they supposed to go, getting them to school, all that. Like that's some men may look at that as that's a woman's job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's where communication come in. Like, no, like I need your help with this, and then somebody being willing to say, all right, I got you.
Right.
yeah.
You know, but it's a different dynamic. And throughout any relationship, man, if you're in a relationship for a long time, there's going to be a point in that relationship where you love that person, but you ain't really feeling them.
Sure.
And that is the reality.
Yeah.
And that season may last long or may not. You hope it don't last long.
Yeah.
But just because you're in a season of not liking that person does not mean bail.
Yeah.
Which
And
probably
that's-
takes us
and-
to our main topic.
Yeah, I'm just about to say, like, that goes directly into our main topic. And so our main topic is we're going to talk about 5 stages of love.
Steps.
Okay. 5. Hey, that was a,
There
that was
it
a
is.
cut right there, boy.
Mhm.
Give me the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we don't need you to sing
But, okay, well, why you say like that?
because we don't need or want you to sing.
Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Y'all not going to get me upset today. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your aim. Okay. You're not. I'm already upset.
Hey, listen,
now,
Cisco did a great job. He did an
let
amazing
me
job.
stop. Let me. Fight back, Carlos. Fight back. All right, here we go. All right. So, are you ready for the five stages?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
All right, 5 stages. So let's go through one and let's just discuss it.
Okay.
We're gonna discuss one by one
Yeah,
before
we're
we give them
gonna
all
discuss
out.
one by
All
one.
right,
Y'all ready?
Cool. Let's get it.
Yee. All right, here we go.
Step 1.
Step 1, stage 1. All right, passion and fun. The passion and fun.
Okay, wait a minute. This is what now?
5 stages.
Five
The
stages of love?
Yeah,
Five
the
stages of
5
love.
stages of love.
This
Okay.
is the first stage.
Okay, you meet someone, your dreams, you fall head over heels for them in love. I guess they call this like the honeymoon stage,
Mm-hmm.
where so this is not like this is passion and fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is not I just met the person. This is 5 stages of love within a relationship. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
So
Okay.
you done met this person, everything's going good.
Y'all been hanging out.
Y'all
Yeah.
hung
Yeah.
out, y'all get together,
I
and
got you.
everything just seems amazing.
I got you.
Everything seems like, dude, like
All their jokes are funny.
everything's funny. Everything she said is funny. Everything
Talk on
you
the
say,
phone for
everything you
hours.
say is funny.
You ain't that funny.
You in the beginning you were.
Shit.
Hey, shit, I'm gonna tell you something for me. Man. I'm kicking everything. Are you crazy? You are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
All of that. All of that, bro.
Y'all going on elaborate dates. Y'all going hiking.
Come
y'all
on now.
going to a museum. Y'all know what I'm
Everything
saying?
is just
going to mountaintops.
it's
Yeah,
good.
it feels good. It's new.
Yeah.
That new.
That new.
Yeah.
So with this stage,
Mm-hmm.
I think the important thing about this stage is knowing that there's another stage.
I don't think people know. Like people like this is the stage that honestly you wish can last forever.
You do.
Fair.
Like you want
Fair.
this stage to last forever.
Here's my thing.
Because
in
it
this-
feels amazing.
I was gonna say in this stage, I think, enjoy this stage. I think you can enjoy this stage and also be sober minded about it too.
Because
You know what I mean?
I mean, you're sober minded when you've been through this stage a few times, and then you realize what this stage is.
Sure.
I feel like it's hard, and I feel like if we, to be honest, I honestly feel like it's hard for two people to be sober minded
In this stage,
in that stage. It
I
helps,
think, like you said, you've been through it a few times.
and it helps if you are unfamiliar with the person.
Mm-hmm.
If this is new, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the more new y'all are, the more that y'all are, caught up in this phase.
I got you.
And you're caught up in it, but when, like I said, when you've been through it enough times, you realize like this is great.
Yeah.
But this is surface.
Yes.
Sure.
And we're here in this stage, most likely at this moment, because we ain't had no problems.
Yeah.
Yes. And
we ain't experienced nothing there.
Nothing yet.
And life is on the way.
100%.
Yeah. So, but I think, but also I think the important thing about this stage is it's important to like have fun, maximize.
Yeah, that's
this
what I'm saying.
stage is
Enjoy
needed.
It. Live in the moment.
Like this stage is very much needed.
Like do things like before all that other stuff come in. Like
100%.
Do this thing, go have fun, go places, have experiences, man.
Because a bond, in my opinion, can be built in this stage.
Absolutely.
That is very needed to get you through the next stages.
Yeah.
Like you gotta learn how to have fun with each other, how to laugh with each other.
This is where you become friends.
Yeah, because some of this you're gonna have to look back on and remember.
I'm gonna tell you, because sometimes you can forget that y'all were ever friends.
Yeah, real talk.
Like, dude, did we ever have fun together?
Right. Hey, people really be thinking that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't remember ever laughing with her. Like, come on, you ain't never laughed with her. Like, no, I don't think we ever laughed. Like, come on, bro. Y'all been laughing before.
Right.
But I'm saying, but that's how I can get though.
Yeah, no, that's real.
That's how I
start
can get,
happening.
This stage is so needed.
Yeah, definitely.
And enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And
think about it lasts long. The time frame of how it lasts and how long it lasts differs from relationship to relationship, people to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because some of it may last for a year or two. You just never know.
Or a lifetime. It doesn't.
Does it?
No.
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 When you're adulting, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
I wish you
if
did.
it lasts for a lifetime, y'all don't live together. Y'all don't.
Hey, that's funny.
If it lasts for a lifetime,
Like,
somebody's not being authentic.
Yeah, like y'all don't live together. Y'all see each other like on weekends or something.
Hey,
like,
that's hilarious.
I don't know. Like I don't know how to make that last.
They don't call you when they going through nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
hey, that's funny.
I don't. Good luck. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, that's funny.
It's false. It's not gonna happen. That's the best advice I have for you. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, that's hilarious.
All right, man. Y'all ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
All right, getting serious.
Oh.
You're past the infatuation stage.
Uh-oh.
The love between y'all are beginning to go deeper and deeper. The couple's becoming committed to each other, romancing each other. Butterflies are still there.
Okay.
So the butterflies still there, but this is when y'all y'all done had some issues.
Sure.
Y'all done had some stuff to work through.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they haven't been deal breaker issues, but there have been things that like made y'all really say, hey, I really do love this person.
Yeah, you have some tough conversations.
And I think this is where this is where it goes into like this like you're my person. Like I want to build something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to make some things happen. Like a lot of passion is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Like and things are still going great at this stage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like things are like this stage. It's like the honeymoon phase, like the first stage, but y'all starting to grow deeper, and everything is more like genuine.
I think, and honestly, I think this is the stage where most people get married.
Okay.
I think this is the stage.
I would absolutely agree with you.
Where most people be like, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person.
At least engaged.
At least engaged.
Good observation.
I want to feel the rest of my life with this person. Everything is amazing. It's like we done beefed a little bit, but we made it through.
Yeah.
They understand me.
Yeah.
She gets me. He protects me. Like they hear me. I just feel so seen.
Yeah.
Like
all that. All of the above.
I
feel seen.
Yeah, like all these things. Like it's like something you just have this thing that feels like it can last forever.
Yeah,
and you feel that, right? Because you had a couple of problems and y'all made it through cool.
Yeah,
so you just feel like this is this it. Like the honeymoon phase is gone.
Yeah,
but I'm still here and I still love this person.
Yeah,
like you're it.
Yeah.
And most people like, will you marry me?
That is a really good observation.
And they like, Yes,
Yeah.
I will. I shall.
Really good observation.
And let's get it.
shall.
Yeah. And and like I said, with this stage, I think the important thing to note is it is including the first stage. So this is the meeting of like the first stage has met a deeper level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, infatuation has met serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, because that infatuation, that stuff, sometimes, it can be fleeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can be fleeting.
It stuck around a little bit this
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
Nah, real talk.
Like now it's kind of like, man, like this is who I want to, do life with.
Because a lot of times you need a little bit of that infatuation to stick around to get you to that altar.
Yeah.
I get that's fair.
Definitely,
I'm
in the early years, you feel
fair.
you feel like that's what's needed. Like when you don't, I don't want to say when you don't know anything, when you haven't experienced anything.
Yeah,
but it kind of so. Like when it's your first kind of go round with really being in love and stuff like that, like you feel like I'm head over heels for this person. That means I need to marry them. Because you feel that I can't imagine life without this person.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad feeling.
Not at all.
Like that's
not at all.
That's not a, like, whoever you marry, you should have some type of feeling of 100%. That. And it's a difference between I can't see life without this person versus I don't want to see life without this person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a slight difference there. And I think this stage makes you feel like I can't see life without this person.
Yeah.
And you become a little, in a sense, dependent on this person being there.
Yeah.
Versus if you say, like, I don't want to see life without this person, you understand that I can see life without this person, but I don't want to experience it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think it's a little bit different maturity to make you
understand
the difference between the
very
two.
Mature.
It's like, I would be, I can live my life and fine without this person, but
I don't want to.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not.
Absolutely.
And so like I said, in these two stages are vital. Like they are very important because of this third stage.
Mm-hmm. The one that reset most don't
like,
get past.
Yes. So in my opinion,
dun 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 dun.
If you don't do the work in 1 and 2, then stage 3 is even more dangerous.
Careful.
You know what I'm saying?
It like, listen.
So, all right, stage 3, let's get to it.
Most people are married now.
Yes, disillusionment.
Oh.
Okay, so that is, like I said, they say, unfortunately, a lot of people, couples don't break up during this stage.
Say that one more time.
A lot of couples, at this stage, this is where a lot of marriages and things end.
Okay, got you.
And it talks about things, things start to fall off. Mm-hmm. You're feeling stuck with life's responsibilities, paying bills.
There it is.
Maybe kids, a lot of things to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
You
start to feel mundane.
There you go.
Yeah, that's just where mundane. You know what I'm saying? That's just one.
I was laughing at that clip. Like I was joking, and people was like, people thought I was serious.
Yeah.
They thought like B, you need some new friends.
Yeah, like they thought I was depressed.
B needs some new friends.
I was depressed.
We're not his problem.
Yeah, like I was joking.
Yeah.
But I cut it before it got
before. Hey, sorry, man. We kind of but the mundane.
And so
the repetition.
And so it says you start to wonder what happened to the cuddles, the kisses, the romance, and the love.
Shit, life.
And honestly, life can get in the way of that.
Absolutely.
So it's hard
if you let it,
because
you feel like your partner is taking you for granted in this stage.
Okay. Small things that you didn't notice start to annoy you, and it's like, I think and like with me, that happens. Like that happens with my friends. You've been around. I'll be around friends for so long. They start doing stuff that. It may be annoying or something that I notice, but it's just like
when A Ward be pacing.
Oh God! Don't even get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. Like, don't get me started. I mean, every single time the dude can't sit down, bro. I'm like, bro, like chill. Like we just got here.
Like, restless leg syndrome, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to our guy.
Man, shout out to the homie, man. But so at this stage, this where people break up at.
It says constant arguments happen at this stage.
Constant arguments.
And I think the constant arguments, it goes back to at the in the beginning where it said that it's so many life responsibilities that weigh you down.
Right.
And you're not feeling the kisses, the loves, the cuddles. And so you are speaking with that all going on inside of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all those things, I think at least the last part said, like, all these things now make you have mixed feelings as if you made the right choice. And
the wrong choice?
The right, it makes you mixed feelings, which make you doubt if you made the right choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're thinking all these things in stage 1 and 2, the butterflies, the getting serious, you engage this person or you married this person, all these things that made you feel like this is the person I'm supposed to be with for life.
Yeah.
Now you're here and life is happening. And I hear people say it all the time, oh, we're just going through, it just feels like we're going through the motions.
Yeah.
We are.
And again, let me add, because again, last week's going through the motions does not mean that it's bad.
It's not bad. This is the season.
Yeah.
I got to get up. I got to go to work. Like
it's part of life.
And now we know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we know each other so much. And routine is not always bad.
It is not always bad.
We got to get up and go to work same time almost every day for most people's schedule.
Right.
I'm gonna get off at the same time. Most things that have to be done when I get off every day need to
still have to be done. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's going to feel like, yes, we have gotten into a routine. We walk in the house, kiss each other. Hey, babe, how was your day? Oh, cool. Your day was cool. All right, cool. All right, babe, I'm about to go here and cook dinner. All right, babe, I'm gonna take the dog out.
It's easy to get caught up into that.
It's very easy to get caught up. It's so easy, and I'm gonna tell you, there are times where you should, in my opinion, throw a glitch in there.
You have to.
Like throw a glitch in there. When they come home one day, put a song on.
There you go.
And y'all do a dance in the middle of the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, baby, you ain't got to cook tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, out.
Yeah, do something like, hey, take 2 hours early off of work.
Come on
now.
They
come home and you got dinner prepared.
There it is.
And
Lift
everything is
door.
nice
There
and the
you go.
kids' food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, send the kids away.
Send the kids away.
You know what I'm saying?
Send the kids to
kids at
Nana and
grandma's.
Pawpaw's
You know what I'm
house.
saying? Kid at grandma.
Leave them at the park alone or something. Whatever.
Please don't.
Too far.
I mean,
Not
come,
this
I
world.
mean, you know. I feel like I'm not legally allowed to even agree with that. Like I can't legally agree with that.
Bring them to Uncle Reese.
yeah.
Oh,
Take them to like one of the 8 friends you can
Right,
take
no,
them to.
real talk.
Like if you put your dude, like
But you got-
somebody can keep your kids.
You gotta break it up.
Mix it up, man. Mix
But,
it up.
but what happens is most people don't in this stage.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, goes back to why stage 1 is so important to build that foundation, because sometimes here you have to look back
Yes.
at what brought y'all here.
Yeah.
And
Like the real things though.
Yeah, not just the factuation, but like the real, like this person makes me, I enjoy this person.
Right. That's what
and
it is.
we forget that
you
though.
forget that you enjoy that person.
You forget it so much.
Absolutely.
Like you where we are right now, it's not enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
The place we are.
Yes.
That does not mean that I don't enjoy this person.
Right.
You know, sometimes we look at the place in the current condition, in the current state, and we forget about everything. And studying just the human mind. Psychologically, we are so built, the human mind itself will hang on to a negative experience.
Yes.
And one negative experience can cancel out 100 positives.
100%.
And we're going to it's psychologically proven that we will hang on to the negative spot.
Yeah.
And lose sight of all the good things that have happened.
Right.
So when bad comes, everything good has now been discredited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to, in a sense, intentionally force yourself to look at the good.
Right.
Yeah.
to say, you know what, we have been in routine for the last 3 months.
Yeah, chop it up.
And
Well, we don't have to stay here.
Right, exactly.
And I would suggest, so even if y'all have to have like a reminder, like when we start feeling these pressures, what are we going to do? If y'all got to go and look at a photo album,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. If y'all got to go relive y'all first date together or whatever it is, but like you have to understand that the work that y'all put in stage 1 and 2, and like those, like it wasn't for nothing.
Yeah,
Like that bond, it was built for times like this.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things where you, and it sounds cliche, but it is very true. You stop dating your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And again, it's easy to do because you do get into the routine of life and adulting. You know what I'm saying?
And it is, we adults.
Yeah.
We have responsibilities that we have to adhere to.
Yeah.
And it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Absolutely.
like
it's a very real thing.
It is a very real thing. But most people break up here because most people are concerned about happiness.
Yeah.
And
true.
We are so focused on I am not happy right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not happy right now, if I'm not happy right here, if this is not bringing me pleasure in this moment, it must mean I need to get away from it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you be like, this is the person that is like stage 1 or 2. This is the person God has for me. This is the person God has sent me. I pray for this person. Oh, this person has most of the characteristics that I've looked for, that I asked for. This man is that. This woman is that. We saying all of these things in stage 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But then when life shows up and conditions change.
Did I hear you right, guy?
Yeah. You start questioning everything that from stage 1 and 2 as if it's no longer true or valid.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
It's not a lie.
This person has not necessarily changed. Conditions have changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And maybe the person has changed.
And that's okay because guess what?
Yeah.
Both of y'all gonna change.
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is.
Right. And I like I said, so expecting someone not to change is unrealistic, and to me, you know, I would say unfair.
Yeah.
I would say
and stupid.
And that too. That fits too.
Like straight up stupid because
a person's gonna change.
We're growing.
Yeah.
And you should hope that we're
100%.
Look,
Absolutely.
Like you should expect a change, and you should welcome the change. We cannot like the things that's going on with us. We can't live in a moment of time.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important. We cannot live in a 6-month period where we just a revolving thing of 6 months of it went like this and we was this age and you only have to worry about this. No, like through that course of time, man, we're gonna people gonna lose jobs, people gonna get new jobs, people gonna lose friends, lose relatives. Like life is gonna happen. It's gonna be destruction and stuff. Like all these things are gonna happen. But if you did not build that bond in stage 1 and that bond didn't grow in stage 2, it's going to reflect in stage 3.
Yeah, and I'll add to that as we talking about like your partner's gonna change. It's inevitable. I think you have to keep in mind that you're going through this with them at the same time that they're going through it also.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say like whatever changes maybe happen, obviously we're not talking about changes that are bad, like they just start wilding and doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But as they're maturing or growing or whatever area or whatever, it's new to them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we forget, like when someone is going through those kind of changes, it's stressful for them also.
Is it
you know what I'm saying? Like,
state? Is it like I don't know, like because sometimes I feel like it just becomes, oh, this stuff is happening to me.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's a victim mind state more than it's a selfish mind state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we all suffer from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
you take it personally.
We take it definitely because this is the person that is closest to us.
Right.
And they're going through a change. I'm going through a change.
Exactly.
We're both growing. And with growth, it's growing. It's the reason why they call it growing pains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We're both changing and perfecting is happening, really.
Yeah.
And for this to work, we both got to die to ourselves a little, but nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
Like nobody is just built to do it.
Yeah.
So, and we don't realize that. So all we think is I'm not happy right now. And I'm not happy because you're not doing something that you used to do.
Right.
Or you're not making me feel the way that you used to make me feel. And we're just looking at the what. And we don't try to get an understanding of, hey, what's going on with you?
Right. Yeah.
We don't communicate effectively.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we get to a point where it's just, you don't do this. Then that person gets defensive most of the time. I don't do this because you don't do this. And now it's just in this stage, it's a bunch of finger pointing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And like you said, disillusionment. It's the reason why it's called this.
Yeah, because you're getting a chance. In my opinion, you're getting a chance to see what life is really like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like first there was an illusion. There was this thing of, hey, you know, like everything is all fun and games and every day is Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like everything is Saturday. Every day is Saturday. But then once stuff start really happening and you start realizing, hey, this other days of the week here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every day is not the weekend.
Yeah, this is Monday through Friday.
And you
right
start
here.
comparing. You start comparing this stage to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
And you start wondering, why is this not like this before?
Because it's not supposed to be.
And when you start
that's the big thing.
Really
because it's not supposed to be.
It's really not.
You know what I'm saying? And if it is, there is a problem.
Right.
In my opinion. If there is a problem. Like, we cannot stay in the same place. We cannot.
We can't.
And so if you're fighting to stay in the past, then you're never gonna go forward because your fight is to go backwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds silly, but
you're trying to compare this.
It's true.
Like, why we ain't like this, and it's like, because things have changed. I've changed.
Yes.
You've changed. We've changed. We've grown. We have this house now. We have more bills now. We have these kids now. It ain't just us now. Our parents is older. They need a little bit more of us now. They depended on us like they never depended on. Like, all of these things are happening, and we're expecting it to be like when none of these things were present. And it can't be.
Yeah. And my thing is too, like, you can still have those feelings too in stage 3. You know what I'm saying? You can still have those feelings. Again, it's remembering, like, you actually do enjoy this person.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like, because I don't want to make it sound all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not all bad. Like, you can still have those types of feelings, like those butterflies.
Stage 3 though.
I think in this stage you don't realize.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You don't realize that. So it almost like this person is the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right now,
if
the problem
I didn't have this person, I would be happy.
I made a mistake.
I mean,
by
trust
thinking
me, if you didn't, you probably wouldn't be.
thinking you were you were the one.
You probably wouldn't.
Like I said, man, it's a lie, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man,
this is why most couples break up here, because they believe the lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
They believe that I made a mistake in choosing you. You're not the one that I thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of these things. Maybe it just wasn't meant for us to be together.
Yeah.
Maybe this has ran its course.
Yeah.
Like, you start believing all of these things in this stage of disillusionment.
Yeah.
Because life is happening, things are not what they used to be. You just start believing, like, oh no, this must not be it. We must have made a mistake.
Yeah.
We've grown apart.
Because you're chasing a feeling. And you can't chase a feeling.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't chase a feeling. And again, you can still have those feelings, but pursuing those feelings on a daily basis is just not realistic.
And like I said, it's what you build your foundation on. And building it off of a feeling is shaky ground.
100.
And it will collapse.
Every time.
You know, it will collapse.
Every single time, because life starts happening.
Yes. All right, so it says the next stage 4. Deeper understanding.
Ooh, careful.
It said if you can get past stage 3, consider yourself safe and stable in your relationship and it is for the long term. You know what I'm saying? So after you get past that stage 3 and you understand that, you know what? I know it's not like fun and games it was, but throughout these bills and throughout this life and working and kids, we have to still find a way to enjoy each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the other person, I didn't mess up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I chose who I chose because this is my person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think in stage 4, that's when you really start to understand, like, you know what? It's not about me not choosing the right person. I need to see what I need to do to be what I need to be for this person.
Right. At this point in our lives.
At this point in life, I got a deeper understanding through stage 3.
Yeah.
And everything that we went through of who I am.
Yeah.
Who you are. You have insecurities.
Right.
I have insecurities. You have needs. I have needs. And throughout all this life that's going on, we have to figure this thing out. And you begin to understand that, you know what? We a team.
Right.
Listen.
Like, we are a team. And when things are good, we a team.
Mm-hmm.
And when things are bad, we a team still.
Yeah, real talk.
When we don't like each other, we a team.
Yeah.
When we really feeling each other in love, we still like we are in this together.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we don't feel like we're in this together.
Right.
And I think that's like that deeper understanding is so needed to really get to a point where you like, hey, you know what? I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every day we ain't gonna be on.
Yeah.
Like, you a little snappy today.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
I think the thing is being okay with that.
Yeah.
That every day is not going to be like butterflies and rainbows. Is being okay with that and understanding that. I think you have to be very mature though to be in that stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just being okay with, yeah, we just not talking today for whatever reason. We just in our corners, and that's fine. That don't mean we hate each other.
Yeah.
That don't mean that we love each other any less. We just kind of in our corners right now. It don't necessarily even mean nothing's wrong.
My lady told me today, she's
I mean?
like, you being a little snappy today.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, everything cool?
It's fair.
I said, I apologize.
Yeah.
I said, it is not you.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I said, we got a lot going on right now. I got a lot going. I'm trying to figure a lot of things out. I said, and today just been a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
It ain't true.
100%.
But in a deeper understanding stage, you can get that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
In disillusionment stage, in stage 3, it's like, he a little snappy today. That he ain't. I probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want nobody to snap.
it's like
I
for
don't want
instance,
nobody that's snappy. That's funny.
It's looking at, he snaps today. That's his problem.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come out of that to different stages, it's like, okay, let's figure this out together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, like you're a little step like what's going on? You know, you all right?
And vice versa.
You're hungry.
In
you
this
know
loser
what I'm
thing,
saying? Like,
you a little
what's going
snappy
on?
today. No, I ain't.
Yeah. Get defensive.
Yeah, I'm getting defensive.
Yeah.
Like, how am I snappy? Like, bro, like
you just snap.
right there.
Right there. There's a prime example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
like,
funny.
come on, like, yeah.
Relax.
You're snappy.
You're very snappy.
That's
Yeah.
funny, man.
But like I said, it's like you have to really understand that this is a team thing.
Yeah.
And you're not going to go anywhere without being a team.
Facts.
Anywhere y'all really want to go, y'all can go somewhere apart.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, that forming that team and really having that deeper understanding of like, this person is fallible.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Right.
Because I feel like in stage 3, it's only, hey, this person is fallible.
Yeah.
And that's messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like now it's like, this person makes mistakes, and guess what? I do too.
Mm-hmm.
So we both make mistakes, but we are not our mistakes, and we actually want to work together to help each other with this relationship.
Yeah.
And you just begin to accept with grace,
yeah,
who people are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? This is you.
Yeah.
Like, This is just you. I'm not even necessarily like it's going to expect. Like when you learn who somebody is, some stuff that shouldn't like it may irritate you, but shouldn't even get you that pissed off.
Yeah.
Like I have an issue. Like I'll speak on myself. I don't close drawers all the time or cabinets.
Really?
I don't. Like I'll go into a kitchen cabinet. I'll grab something. My mind is so focused on what I'm grabbing and what I'm about to do. What I'm grabbing. I'm going to go grab it, going to go to the refrigerator, going to get my juice, and I'm going to pour my juice, and I'm going to go about my business.
Do you close the fridge?
Yeah, I close the fridge.
Okay, fair.
I always wonder, like, what's that look like? I never really knew somebody who just did that. So
I just do it. I get something out the drawer. I might, like, just push it wherever it closes from the point that I push it. That's where it's at.
Hey, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I've never.
That's just where it's at.
Now, I can't really say that's crazy because I got OCD, too, so.
Yeah.
But I
don't.
Yeah. So,
I could never do. I don't think I got OCD, but I could not do that.
I'll come back in the room like, oh, I left the drawer open. Then I'll close it.
Yeah.
But I never noticed it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because I was alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
And the lady's like, you know, you leave the drawers open if I'm like, man, no, I don't.
Then she point.
Right. But the thing was like, no, you don't, because guess who was closing?
Yeah.
She was. So I go the drawer like, no, I don't. Like the drawers are closed because she was closing them, right? But it's like, this is the thing. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't give me permission to stay that way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I need to be more mindful of it. But at the same time, when she understands, like, he gonna leave some drawers open.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't piss you off as much either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
no, it's fair.
Like this is him. I'm gonna say something. He can work on it, but I'm gonna give him some grace. I'm gonna close it. This ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And I actually think that takes us into stage 5, moving forward together. It's like
look
listen,
look at us.
We are at this stage, like we're together. No, we're not breaking up. Yeah, we're gonna argue and we're gonna get through it, and we're just gonna get better.
Yeah,
and
you're just gonna get on my nerves, and it's
you know
fine.
what I'm saying? Like,
that's okay.
Hell,
because I'm gonna get on yours.
Yeah, it's just like having that mindset of, listen, you're my person. You are who you are. I am who I am, and we're gonna just deal with each other and love each other and just be better together.
Because you have to accept each other's strengths.
Yeah,
and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Like you have to know, like, because we all got them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
they're gonna. Listen, man. I'm telling this. I say this a lot. It's going to highlight with the person that you are with, because they're there for a reason. So your weaknesses are going to be highlighted, and their strengths are going to be highlighted,
as they
because y'all are going to contrast. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, dude, like, I'm really not well at this. Like, I don't do this well.
Yeah.
Being this person does it really well. It's not to argue about. It's to come together and to help balance that out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's for, man. Like, I think we get too caught up with, they always doing this, they always doing that. Like, listen, man, like, what's the goal?
Like we all got, like, it's okay to have weakness because we all got them.
Yes.
For true.
And some of the things, they're going to be strong at where you're weak at.
Yeah.
Some areas y'all going to be weak at together.
For true.
yeah, y'all going to have to just figure it out the best way you can. Some places y'all going to be strong together, and this is what you can build on in a great way.
Right.
And then some ways they're going to be strong, you're going to be weak, you're going to be strong, they're going to be weak, and y'all pick each other up.
Yeah.
But it's all about, like, accepting that.
Right.
Not trying to change that person, because sometimes, like, there is an area that you are going to be weak in, that no matter how much work you feel like you're going to put into it, how much focus you're going to put on, guess what? You still going to be weak in that area.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's the area where you're made is strong, and you learn to trust them in that area and admit that you're weak in that area and let them have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, real talk.
And be okay with that.
Yeah, like if you're terrible at paying bills, just give it up. Yeah.
The lights shouldn't have to go
and
off.
They're good at it. Let them
month.
take care of it. It's fine.
You know
because you're prideful. Like, no, I got this. No, you don't. I just turned on the switch and it shows me you don't have it.
Right.
Yeah, we don't. And they don't cut the lights right back on, too. So you're going to have to wait.
You're going to have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to
wait a little bit.
Hotel living. until they cut the lights back on.
But you got to learn how to. I think that when you get to stage 5 is just when you really learn how to accept each other.
Yes.
And when we say accept each other, we're not accepting foolishness.
Exactly.
Like they ain't said like, oh, just he gonna hit me. Like no, like we're not accepting somebody going upside your head.
Right.
Like that's not what we mean. But we're saying within a relationship, there's gonna be some things about a person that you just have to accept that that's who they are.
Yeah. They come in, take their shoes and socks off, put them in the middle of the floor.
They may always do that no matter how much you complain. Now you can keep complaining, or you can just, you know what, I'm just gonna take a little 2 seconds to put their socks in there and put them over here and put it and go on about my business.
Now, and that doesn't mean that the person who's doing it can't do their part in being
and trying to be
intentional about not doing that.
Yeah, because
but it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
if they're intentional, if they used to do it 7 days a week,
yeah,
and now 4 days a week they catch themselves and they go ahead and put them up and still leave them on 3. Notice that, like, they used to leave stuff here all the time. Oh, he forgot that he felt he did it today. Like, just pick them up.
Listen,
don't make a big ordeal out of it.
Positive reinforcement is a thing.
It is very important.
And I'm gonna tell you, positive reinforcement works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that positive reinforcement works, and surprisingly, for some strange reason, nagging is probably not the best thing.
For some strange
reason, nagging does not work as effective as positive reinforcement. For some, I mean, it's just
And get this, men. Y'all, we nag too. Men can be naggers.
Yeah,
I know we always try to paint that as a woman thing.
What does nagging look like for a man?
So I think the same way as a woman.
Word?
In a lot of ways.
I'm trying to think if I ever seen like a dude nag. And like what it looks like.
Just always bringing up, getting on a woman about the same thing. You don't ever do this. You don't do this. You don't do this. You don't. That's nagging.
No, it is. I'm just trying to think if I've ever seen it personally.
And even if
like
you are like even if they're nagging you, if you do it back, you're nagging. You know what I'm saying? Like doing a little tit for tat stuff.
Yeah,
like you
sometimes you can nag without words.
How does that look?
Every time she does something that you don't like, you shut down.
Fair. Yeah.
Or give the cold shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't saying anything, but you're acting out.
Nonverbal, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're a nonverbal nagger.
Yeah.
That's a lot of men.
100%. I would say that's most men.
I'm not going to speak on it, but I'm going to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull something back that I would normally give.
Yo, old nagging ass.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like men, we do some of this. It just looks different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, y'all agree with all these stages?
I'm rolling. I'm rolling with them, man. Yeah. Especially, like I said, looking at it to where the progression, and I'm really rolling with stage 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, like I said, man, when stuff starts hitting the fan and those lights start coming into place, a lot of times people start to say, hey, this is what I signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to relive that honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
They're trying to do these things that, like I said, like we forget about the work we put in. And we look at it was meaningful. Like, yeah, I don't think he really loved me, or I don't think he was really doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are gonna be some things. There are gonna be some cases you should walk away.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you have to be for real with yourself and have the communication and all that with that person.
Yeah.
To understand if this is should this be something you walk away from, or are you just in a state of disillusionment? This is something you can really get past.
Yeah. No, that's very true.
Because,
I think what you said, like, be real with yourself. Like, if you know it's just something like you can't live with, be true to yourself.
Be true to yourself.
And just because the thing is like you have a right to change your mind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a right to change their mind.
But every problem ain't an ending problem.
Every problem,
I would say most problems.
Most problems ain't an ending problem.
Like, real talk.
Because guess what? When you go to the next relationship, guess what you're going to have?
Damn problems.
Because
people come with problems. We people. We human.
Everybody
come with problems.
Everybody come with problems.
Pick and choose.
Yeah.
What problems are you willing to deal
be okay with?
Yeah.
What problems you okay with?
Real talk.
And everybody capacity is different.
100%.
Yes. Learn your capacity.
Learn your capacity, man. Learn your person. Learn yourself.
Right. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Sorry.
No.
Go say, listen. Like all three of us, we've been there. So some might ask, well, how can y'all speak on this?
Because
we've all been there.
Every stage.
We've been in all these stages.
Every
Every single one.
Every stage.
Now, does that make us an authority? Maybe. No, of course not. However,
no. We're just saying, we're speaking from experience.
yeah, we are. Most of the stuff we say, we're speaking from experience.
I'm just speaking from experience. I left in stage 3 in some relationships.
Absolutely.
That probably could have lasted maybe longer or hell forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I bailed.
Nah, real talk.
So
yeah.
Like we've been there and you try to
happens.
And most people that probably listen been there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're gonna look back and be like, yeah, I definitely left in that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, try not to repeat the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, try to grow.
Grow from it.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it.
That
All
it?
right.
We good?
Like,
Good stuff,
share.
man.
Listen, man.
Just-
Ooh, that's loud.
what stage y'all in? Let us know. If you're in a relationship right now, tell us what stage y'all in.
If
They ain't
it's
gonna tell
3,
us. They ain't gonna
then
Tell us if you in 3.
They ain't gonna tell us what stage.
Hey, if you in 3, man, call me, man.
What's your number?
Nah, we'll
Yeah,
talk
exactly. Yeah.
Yikes.
Send it to the Talk That Real.
If I knew it, I would
email.
give it to y'all.
Hey, that's funny.
If I knew it.
If you are
The
a
thing is,
man,
we don't know his
I
number.
don't know.
if you are a man in 3, we could talk. I want to talk. Let's talk about it.
Oh man.
If you're a female, don't call me.
Well, they don't have your number.
Yeah. 555.
Don't email me either.
321-2277.
555 Reese.
Anytime. 555 Reese.
I'll actually see if I can get that.
Hey, that's wild, man.
Nickels.
Y'all know the drill, man. Hit that like button, 5-star reviews, share, subscribe. Y'all know the
Holla at you.
drill. We out. Deuces.